Welcome back to the channel. If you guys haven't already subscribed, consider subscribing. It helps with the channel, and you can stay up to date on the crypto market. You can learn how to trade. Let's jump right into it. So Bitcoin has been absolute, like it opened and then and dumped 12%. Now we're sitting just about 3 to 4% down on the day. That's not terrible, just because crypto can absolutely rip to the downside, rip to the upside. But look how much volume we have. That is an anomaly. See, we have very low cause or effect. Like, this is our cause. We have very low cause, but our effect, it moved the market a crazy amount. To me, this is the whales and the big dogs testing the markets to see how many sellers there are. See, if we broke this level, how many sellers? We broke the 200, I believe this is a 200-day moving average, to test the sellers before the move higher. This could be high, could move higher. Again, I'm still not I'm not going to enter. As I've said in the past, I'm not going to enter until around 42,000. We're looking for another run. We do have a gap to fill, and we just don't have the volume. Look how little our volume is on this run, and that's scaring me a little bit, just because we have very little cause, but we moved 50% with very little cause, and the effect was large. This to me is still screaming a bull trap. A lot of traders are going to say, oh, they have a bunch of other technical things like the stock to flow model and whatever they use, saying that a lot of Bitcoin is off exchanges, which is actually very bullish for Bitcoin. But I just don't see a lot of buying coming in. Like, we had the highest we had last week was the sellers, and we didn't come down a crazy amount because we didn't have a big cause. But with this long wick, it could be a good indication that we might be continuing to rise, except we don't have very little volume. So that to me is an anomaly. We also have 5 days left in this candle. So if this candle has increasing volume, this is going to tell me that now the buyers are taking over. They tested the short sellers, and now the buyers are taking over, looking for the move higher. If we move higher, we have 52 or 53. If we break 53, we're coming up to 60. We're coming up to 60, but that's if we break, and that depends within the next 5 days. So I'm just updating you guys on Bitcoin. Let's go ahead and check out on the monthly. Again, look how little the volume is. We have decreasing volume. We have 23 days left in this candle with a smaller spread. To me, since we have decreasing volume, I'm only going to count these two candles because these are the only two candles that have closed. But usually, you want to have increasing volume with the trend. When you have increasing volume with the trend being validated, you want to have increasing in spread and increasing in price. This will validate the trend higher. Therefore, since this is not validated, the trend is not validated. Unless we see an increase in volume with an increase in spread, we have a smaller spread with increasing volume. This is telling me that the sellers are now taking control. Let's jump to the daily. Again, this price action is just stupid. Like, I hate this price action. I don't know about you guys, but I personally would just be staying away. Unless you're a long-term investor, like, this price action is absolutely dog shit. Like, you want nice, you don't want it coming up like that. You want a nice, nice solid pullbacks with the break. You don't want to have this stupid like cone shape that's kind of going upward, kind of going like sideways. That to me is just something I like to stay away from, and that's personal preference. You guys can do whatever you want. I mean, we did come down and touch this support. We built some support here on the 200 SMA. Again, if we have a new high and a new low, so that could be indicating of a bearish engulfing candle, but I wouldn't really consider it a bearish engulfing candle until we have increasing volume. There's check one. We want to see it close below this previous low. We do want to see this candle close below this previous low for it to be an actual true engulfing candle. Could that happen? Yes. That price is currently sitting at around $49,000. Let's go to the hourly chart. 49,000 is super close. Now we have decreasing volume, very light volume, but with this bigger spread. What's that telling me is that we might have room lower. And if we close below 49,000, that's a bearish engulfing candle. I think we can see some more room to the downside. And we already covered the monthly. You know, the monthly is just not looking good. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Keep it nice, short, sweet, and simple for you guys. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. I go live every single morning at 8:30. You guys can trade with me. You can come ask me questions. Also, I post a lot of good content on here. I think you guys would enjoy it. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Love y'all. Peace.